Hi everybody, welcome back to another Ship With Me video. So yes, this is the second one I've done this year. These are not my favorite videos to make, but I know a lot of you guys like them. So if you do, this one's for you. And yeah, I don't really like to make them, like I said, but I've been trying to diversify my content a little bit more. And I think my most viewed video ever is a Ship With Me. So these are sales from, I think I had Tuesday night to now Sunday evening. I was out of town, and so I just had I had my eBay store on vacation mode because nobody was here to ship my items. And I had my Poshmark, I just kept getting shipping reminders and stuff. So I need to go, and it's Sunday, so the post office is closed. But the one I'm just gonna. So long story short, my friend got in a car accident and she's in the hospital. It's her 18th birthday today. So a couple friends and I are going to go see her in the hospital. So on the way there we're going to get a card for her, and then they also said I could go to the post office to scan a couple of my things in, and then we would go. Or on the way back, we might go by the post office. I'm not exactly sure. Either way, it's going to be open. It's going to be there. It's going to be fine. So yeah. So I'm really glad my friend is okay. It's her 18th birthday, so that's gonna not be fun to spend your 18th birthday in a hospital, but yeah, so yeah, let's just get right into it. I am gonna be picked up in 30 minutes, so this is going to be, it'll still be in one video. However, I'm just gonna ship a few things now. The scenery might change a little bit. I might have on a sweatshirt or something, so if you're wondering about that, that's why. I do not know my average sale price, but I can see if I can calculate it, but if not, I just know my highest sale was I think $140, my lowest sale being $20, but I would say my average sale price is probably at $50 or a little bit above, which is pretty typical for me. So again, I do have lots of sales to run through, so this is going to be a long video, so I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I need to ship, these are the things I need to ship out the most. I think these sold Tuesday morning. They're a pair of men's AG khaki pants. So I had these for a while. AG is a brand I used to sell more. I do still like to sell it. I just sold a pair of AG jeans the other day for $63 or something, so it can still sell for a good amount. I would say most of them don't do that well though, but I stick, these were just a pair of men's khaki pants, and I try to stick to I feel like their men's actual denim actually does sell well for me, and then the women's styles are flare or I don't know, because it's hard because they have they've been around for a while. I think since 2005, I want to say, or 2002 or something around there. And so they have some jeans that have been around since the beginning and that are flared. So I wouldn't necessarily pick up those, but they make some high-rise current styles, and those can sell well. But there's the ex-boyfriend slim, which is a pair I sold for $63. Those do well, and then the Mary High Rise Straight does well for me. So yeah, and I really don't look at sell through with that brand just because I know how it sells for me, and sometimes it doesn't always do well. These sat for, I'd say, probably over 6 months. They did sell for $32. I make $25.60. I think I got them for 99 cents in Springfield. I don't know. They might have sat close to a year. I don't know. But my profit was still $24.60. So not bad, but I wouldn't pay over $5 for these. I do find them often, and now that I'm gonna be moving to the Nashville area, I'd say for my college I'll be in Nashville. I went thrifting in Nashville when I was there, when I had my college orientation, and I will also say there was so much premium denim brands like AG, Madewell, Frame, Ragamo, those types of brands that are expensive and don't necessarily resell the best. So I'll be probably more picky with them there because I will find them more often than I do here. But I do find them a good amount here as well. Okay. All right, hi everybody. I'm just checking in because I moved into my dorm. So obviously that video is probably from a month and a half ago is when I recorded that probably. But I do have more videos coming. They're at home, but I am moved in. I moved in on August 12th. So yeah. So I've been here for a while. But I do have some Nashville things to show you guys, but, yeah, I'll get to that, but I just want to update everyone for now. I will have videos that are coming from home. I don't know how long they're going to take to release because I am pretty busy here at college, but I am enjoying it so far. This next thing is just this men's Lululemon Middle Vent Tech short sleeve shirt. I got this at Plato's Closet in Bloomington, Illinois for $7 because they missed it was Lululemon. Or maybe this one was $6. Yeah, this one was $6 and I found a long sleeve one for $7. So that was, I don't know. I don't really know how they missed it. This was not my size or else I would have kept it. It's a size large. I really like the pattern as well. But, yeah. So, I don't know. Men's Lululemon, like, probably still is better than my woman's. It just doesn't do as well as it used to do. Like, I used to be able to get almost, like, $40 for those shirts, which is kind of wild, but, I could. So, yeah, I also, like, ran out of thank you stickers. I have, like, this one left, but I don't know. I just need to see which one I can order, so I hope nobody's upset about that. So if one of these was a viewer still and I don't send a thank you sticker, I'm sorry, but nobody messaged me saying, oh, I'm, like, a viewer of your channel, so, this sold for $30. My profit was $24, so probably made around $18 on that one. And this took about, like, a month or so. So I'm happy with that one. Okay, this is I do have lots of Lululemon in this ship with you video. It is my best selling brand, but I don't always pick it up anymore. This is an item from Lululemon I will like pretty much always pick up. This is a Lululemon skirt. The Lululemon skirts are one of my best selling items from Lululemon. This is a super, like, the most recent style as well because it has the size dot square. So this square size dot from Lululemon means it's like the most recent. This is also a size 12 as a score perfect. So I bought this at Plato's Closet at their athletic event. It was $12, which I would have paid, but I had a 20% off coupon. So that was exciting because I only paid, I think, like, how much is that? $10 or so. I listed it for $60. I think the retail on these is like 70 something. But it's a very recent style within the last year. I received an offer for $40. I countered at $50. They ghosted me. I got the same on eBay. I did the same exact thing. Which $40 isn't bad either because this sold in like a few days. And eventually I had somebody offer me $51 and I took that because that was more than my counter offer. So I made $40.80 and my profit was $30.80, which is very good for a few days. So I don't know. I just like sometimes when it's like almost about to be like transitional weather, like obviously it's very hot right now and it's still very much summer, I get like a little bit like more leery with countering offers, I would say. But like this, I know it. I just like, I don't know. There's just some things I know that I'm like, okay, that is going to sell. Like, I know, I'm not going to accept the offer. Okay. This is another Lululemon striped, like, tie front top. I will say this, like, tie front style in, like, any brand, I feel like this, maybe, like, tie front is a bit of a more, like, dated style, maybe. And I think this might be, like, slightly, yeah, it's, like, also slightly asymmetrical. Yeah, I got this in Chicago, which I haven't been to Chicago since, like, winter break. So that was, like, again, over, like, 8 months ago. But, like, the little label was down here. My sister found it, and it was half off. So I probably paid $3 for this. So I just recently relisted that with Vendoo. So I'm, like, cutting the paper because, I don't know, this won't need as much paper. And I had it listed at, like, $28, and I received a $20 offer, which I accepted because I wanted to move that out. See, I don't know if the buy sell trade store would have taken this top from me because, well, I'm glad I didn't take it to them because I made $16, so I probably made $13, and they probably would only give me like around like $5 or $6 for this. So I mean, but I would have had like the label's very hard to see. So unless my sister found this one, so I don't know, we're all like pretty good at finding Lululemon. This one is a very hard style to find. Like the logo was like one of the hardest, I think, to find, so I'm glad she found it. And yeah, but I don't know, it didn't do that well, so I didn't pay up for that style or anything like that. And my profit was around $13, but happy to see it go. Again, it's still a profit. $13 can buy me more inventory or just like other things. here was like my best sale. I just recently picked this up. This is the brand Camilla, which is definitely a Bolo brand. That's what it looks like. I think they have like, this might be a slightly older label. I think this dress, like, I don't know, they're very like usually pretty colorful and usually have like some beading accents or things like that. I got this at a consignment store for $3. I listed it at $200. It was listed for about a week. So this is hard to fold because it has like some like asymmetrical details and draping and yeah, beading and okay, there we go. And it was originally priced at the consignment store at $35, which I almost considered paying because I was like, I don't know, I know I can sell this for like over $100. But I was like, no, I don't know if like people like that style is gonna be like very specific for some people. Anyways, it made it to $3, so I'm happy to not buy it. And yeah, that was great. So I, what am I trying to say? I listed it for $200. I received an offer for I think $100, and I countered at $150. They didn't respond, and then a different person came back and offered me $140, which I took. So my earnings were $112, and my profit was $109. So that is amazing. This probably sold in less than a week, so I'm very happy with that. I could not be more excited about that. Like that is a perfect sale in my books. If I could pay $3 for everything and sell it for $140 within a week, that would be like amazing, but I can't. So this took a couple weeks to sell. This is an offshoot from the brand Frank and Eileen. This is the brand Grayson, which still sells fine, just not for as well as Frank and Eileen. I've only found Frank and Eileen twice, one pair of like jeans and the one top. The jeans sold for $140 and the top sold for $120. So I'm a big fan of Frank and Eileen. Not all Frank and Eileen items are going to sell for over $100, but the ones I have found have. And yeah, so this is the brand Grayson. I wanted to try it out. It was my first time finding that. I listed it for $65. It took like maybe a couple months to sell. I received an offer, or no, my bot sent an offer for $54 with discounted shipping. That was accepted. My earnings were $41.18, and my profit I think was around 38 cents because I feel like this was on sale for some reason, or I can't remember the reason, but I got this at Goodwill, and I was excited to try out the brand. I actually had a pretty decent haul when I went to Goodwill this time. Like no full carts or anything, but I got some solid pieces that I was excited about. So I would pick Grayson up again. Yeah, I know some Frank and Eileen tops don't sell for that much because again, it's been like, it's not a brand that's been around forever, but like, I mean, they do have some like older styles, I guess, of tops that might only sell around for like $35 or something, but like I'd pick it up if you would see it for a good price. I'd even pay up for that brand, so yeah, because they have, again, they have some things that sell for over $100. My next sale is this brand, Ufus. That's their little logo on the side, and that's like Ufus. These are like a bandana printed flip-flop. My mom found these at Goodwill for me. I really like selling this brand. It has sold really well for me. And always fast, not for a ton usually, but sometimes I can get like, I've sold some pairs for over $50 before. But yeah, this one, I think like 30 something, maybe 40 something, I don't know. But I countered back and forth with the person a little bit. And then they wanted something like, I don't know, like, they asked if I could do discounted shipping, and I honestly kind of didn't respond to it. And then, I don't know. I get a lot of lowball offers on this brand. So I think I'm going to put these in here. I don't know, a padded flat rate, I don't know. I'm probably not, because I just have I'll have a box here. I don't really like to ship shoes and mailers. I rarely do it. So, but, yeah. So one person offered me 9 and had them listed at, like, something. And so I, like, declined that. And that same person offered me, like, 21, which was, I mean, better, but still not obviously going to accept that. So then once the person got the offer, they, like, it like when somebody makes an offer, it sends out like a notification to everybody who likes the item, like an offer has been made, blah 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 blah. Act now if you like want the item or something. I can't really remember, But then the person canceled their offer, and then they like, I countered at 32, and then they were like, oh, can I have like, I don't know, they were like something like, oh, can you like do discounted shipping? And I didn't respond. Then I got the offer, and then they countered back at like 30 or something, and I was like, I don't know, I feel like I can get $32 for it. I mean, like, it's $2, and at the end of the day, like, my mindset lately is like, it's $2, it's like literally like not worth countering. But I didn't have to counter or accept their offer, because then she canceled her original offer and offered me 32, which I accepted because that was my original counter, I think. I don't know, I'm like losing track of my labels. I don't know. I probably need to go soon because I feel like they're almost here, but yeah. All right, this is a dress from the brand Rivamonti, which is a Brunello Cucinelli diffusion line. This does not sell as well as Brunello Cucinelli. Brunello Cucinelli is a really great brand. I think my average sale price for that brand is probably like $175 or something. I found it like a few times, but not often at all. I found it one time in my area, and then I went to like Arkansas, and I found like 4 pairs of pants or something. I don't know. I literally just ran out of tape, and I'm not sure if I have any extra, so that's like not exciting. Anyways, I found this one in Springfield, Illinois, but it's not Brunello Cucinelli, although I'm sure like somebody in Springfield, Illinois owns Brunello Cucinelli. So I just have not been there to find it at Goodwill when I have been there, but I have found other good things in Springfield, although my last trip wasn't too amazing, but that's okay. Anyways, this I had for, I think I got it at winter break in Springfield. I dropped the price a few times. I think I first listed it at like $100. Anyways, I think I recently relisted it to like 75 or something, and my bot sent out an offer for $63 with discounted shipping. That was accepted. My earnings were $48.38, and my profit was $41, which is not bad at all. I mean, that's pretty good, but definitely not as like good as Brunello Cucinelli. I mean, that's still a very good sale in my eyes. But if this dress was like mainline Brunello Cucinelli, it probably would have sold for like 150, maybe 200. So fine. I mean, that's still a good sale. So I'm not mad. 8. So that's good. This is my last one though. I need to order some more. I don't love to change my tape dispenser, because then it's like, it feels like, I don't know, like I'm like spending money, but it's whatever. I don't know. Some people don't even like, I don't know. I know I like spend additional money by using paper and like tape and like thank you stickers and stuff, but I don't really care. I just like doing it that way too. All right, this is a pair of men's Lululemon pants. This is my favorite item to sell from Lululemon. These like never let me down. This is a size 34, and they're just a pair of men's trouser pants. So 34 is my best selling waist size. These are in excellent shape. So Goodwill had these marked at $20, which is very steep. However, I had to make a return, and I think I got like $6 back from that, and then I had a 10% off coupon, or maybe I got $4 back from it, I don't know. So they ended up being $6 on my receipt. So that's what my cost of goods was on these. So I did list them for, I think, $75. And then I was like honestly hoping for around, I think like 60. I got an offer for $20 on these the other day. I don't know. And the thing is, men's Lululemon I always get lowballs offer on. I feel like I always get lowballs offer on it, or like pretty fair offers. Like the men's Lululemon shirt I packaged earlier in this video. I think I had it listed at $38, and I got an offer for $30, which is a very fair offer. Now I did list these for $75, and I got a $20 offer, which I declined because I don't know. People are like, oh, you shouldn't decline offers or anything. Like, I'm just declining on the offer, and if they want to come back with a better offer, they can. So, anyways, I received an offer for $58. I kind of wanted $60 for them. I figured close enough. My earnings were $46.40, so my profit was around $40. However, if I did pay $20 for these, my profit still would have been $26.40, and these sold like in like a week or two. That's still pretty good. So even if I paid $20 for these, like that still would have been a profit, but I also had 10% off, so because I'm a student, so that also helped drive the cost of goods down. Okay. Good news, I am back. I went to the post office. I got to visit my friend. She is doing much better, but yeah, it's not, like, she's not doing like amazing, but like she is doing better and she is going to be fine. But she broke her fractured a thing in her neck, fractured her wrist, has several lacerations all over. So yeah, that was very scary, and I'm very glad she is okay. But yeah, my friends let me go to the post office. So in case anybody hasn't used that machine before, I personally love it because I was able to ship on a Sunday and my packages are tracking on a Sunday, and the post office is even open. So I wish all of those machines were at the every post office, but they're not. Like the post office I have my PO box at, they don't have that. So yeah. Okay, anyways, okay, my next sale is this Lululemon Sculpt tank. This, I don't normally pick up Lululemon tanks, well, but this is like a newer style. That doesn't mean it's gonna sell for a ton. The only Lululemon tank top that usually sells like for a good like amount and still sells fat, I feel like, is like their Align tanks. I will pick those up, and I will like pay like over $5 for them. Usually if it's another style of Lululemon tank, I try to stay under $5. So this is a Sculpt tank top. It just has mesh details. My mom had 2 of these and she don't want them anymore, so she gave me 2 of them to sell, and they both sell pretty quickly. I pick up this style to resell as well, just because it sells fast, but they don't sell for like a ton. This I listed for $28. I sent it off for $23 with discounted shipping, and that was accepted. And that was the same exact case with the last one I sold. And then the last one I sold was in blue. So, my earnings were $16.38, and I think I paid $2 for this, like, at a Goodwill way back, like, when I first started reselling. So it was one of my first times finding Lulu. And my profit was around 14. Sold in like a week or 2, so not bad at all. Yeah. Like, that'd be really good bin sign because it's lightweight and you don't pay for like as much for it. Okay, this is another Lululemon. I don't know if we have any more Lululemon, but this is the Swiftly Tech long sleeve. I just found this at Goodwill like 2 weeks ago, but I listed it like maybe a week ago. Because my sister, it's a size 10, and my sister wanted to keep it because I don't know, my sister's mom really liked the Swiftly, but it's a size 10, and that's just like not her Swiftly size. So I think I convinced her. I just told her one day, I was like, no, I'm gonna take that and sell it. And she's like, okay. So I listed it for $45 because the Swiftlys usually sell well for me. And I sent out a $37 off of discounted shipping. They countered at $25. I came back at like, I think $32, and then they came back at like $27. I came back at $30. And they accepted that. I know I could have got more for this, but again, I probably could have got like $35 if I held out for it. But like, I find Lululemon all the time. I don't find the Swiftly style all the time, but like I just find Lululemon like all the time. So it's just like, I don't know, with like sometimes it's like something, I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I mean, my sister's gonna keep it anyway, and it's just like money like I didn't have before. It's fine. I mean, I know I could have got more for this if I waited, but like I don't know. It's just like some things are just like are not worth waiting for. I don't know. So I accepted it, and it's fine. I'm not mad about it. My earnings are $24. My profit was around $20 on that, so not bad. I'm very happy with a fast $20 profit any day. I think I dropped some of my labels over there, so I'm gonna have to go get those maybe. But I still have to do a few things this evening. I kind of got distracted watching the Olympics because I love the Olympics so much. And I wish I could be in the Olympics. Like, that'd be so cool. But I'm not good enough at any sport to be in the Olympics. But I don't know. Maybe if I like do like curling or something, and somehow like I can be in. I don't know. These are Essentials Fear of God little biker shorts. These are new tags. These did sit for several months. I feel like what's like this brand is like known for sweatshirts. It's very popular with like people my age, and even people not my age. So, yeah, I found these at like not a actual Goodwill. It was like a other thrift store in my area that was not a Goodwill that I sometimes pop into. So I was excited. I haven't popped in there this entire summer, but I was excited when I found these. So I was like, yay! But I don't know. I feel like I accepted like so many offers on these, and their payment, like on eBay, I accepted an offer, and their payment, or they never paid. And then on Poshmark, I accepted an offer, and like the payment did not go through or something. And see, I don't know where. Oh, they're there. And then I accepted this offer, and finally the payment went through, and I was like, yes. So these are actually going to Swanee, Georgia, where the ThredUp boxes, one of the ThredUp boxes locations are. So that's interesting. I haven't ordered from ThredUp in like maybe 2 years. I've only ordered there from 3 times, but I don't know. I just like their boxes are just like way too much of a risk now, and I am not in the that much of risk. Like I can be in the risk of like paying up for something that I'm like a bicycle trade for consignment store that I've like looked up comps and stuff, but like something that is completely like out of my control is way too much of a risk for me right now. But maybe if they had a sale or something, I get it. But anyways, so I had these listed for $65. I recently dropped the price to $50 and relisted them. I got a $40 offer. That makes my earnings $32, and the prices were pretty cheap here, so my profit was $30, so not bad. But I'd be happy to find a sweatshirt in that brand. I'd probably keep one of them, honestly. So yeah. All right, my next is a bundle. I haven't had a bundle sale in a hot minute. These are 2 of the exact same item, different colors. This is the brand Arc'teryx. This is the little logo. I like this. This is my favorite athletic brand to find and sell. So I found these at a Goodwill. I've actually found it's not one I go to like often. It's probably the one I go to like the third, like there's 2 I go to often, and then there's one I go to like I'd say like the third most, and this is the third most one. And I've actually found Arc'teryx here 3 times, 1 top and then these 2 dresses. And I haven't found it, I don't think, at any of my like local stores except one time. I found Arc'teryx a few times, but for whatever reason 3 times at this store, which is like the most. So I don't know. These are just 2 athletic dresses in blue and pink. They did have a sale on all. They were pricing all their dresses at $3.60 something cents. So that is what I paid for these, because I think they just had so much of excess amount of them that they're pricing them cheap to move them. So that worked in my favor because I found 2 of them, and they were great prices, and I would have paid more for them. But yeah, and I had my 10% off as well. So I believe I paid like under $3 for all of these, for each of these. So that was great. I listed them at $50 each. Now, if you can find an Arc'teryx jacket, you might be able to get over $100 for that. I have found an Arc'teryx vest before. I think I could get over $100 for that. It's like, but I'm keeping it. I kept it. So yeah. Somebody added these to a bundle, and I don't know why I just offered that. The bundle price came up to $100. I offered them $65, which is like kind of low, but I was like, I don't know what. Yeah, I just offered them $65, and they accepted that, so they got a very good deal on these. But I will say these weren't comping, like, so that's like a $32 average sale price. So I like to sell bundles. I like to, like, I don't know, I'm more likely to accept an offer on a bundle than I am on like just like a regular item, which might sound odd to some people, but like, I don't know, I just like, if somebody's gonna offer me like 30, that was a 35% off offer that I sent out, and if somebody's gonna offer me 35% off of something, that doesn't mean I'm always going to take it. But if it's in a bundle, like there's a higher percentage of me taking it, especially if there is a still item in there. But those were not still items; those were recently relisted. But we are about to get out of the summertime, so I'm happy those are going. Yeah, and I'm happy they sold it. And I don't know if I said my profit on that. So my earnings were $52 and my profit was $46. So about $22, $23 for each thing, which again is really good. All right, this is the brand Boston Proper. I talked about this in a recent haul. This is a new, I believe this is a newer Boston Proper label that's like all black. If I can get close. This is a size 10 and it's a tweed blazer with like rhinestones right here. And this one was new with tags. I got this at a garage sale for 50 cents and I did not realize it was new with tags. I picked it up thinking it was pre-owned, but in a haul video, I realized it was new with tags. So I was really excited about that. Boston Proper, I feel like, to me, is an underrated brand. I do not go around picking up all Boston Proper at all, but I have picked it up, I think, like 5 times, and 4 times it's sold, and it's like not like sat long. I do have a pair of like plaid pants that have been sitting for a couple weeks, but they're like like a winter like fall pant, and I kind of knew they would probably not sell right away when I picked them up, but I have confidence that they will sell. So I don't like to pay much for this brand, but I think some of you might be surprised on the sale price of this item. So I have sold a new with tags dress for $55, a new with tags dress for $65, a pre-owned dress that I sold in like less than 24 hours for $26, and this blazer I sold for $54. So, I mean, there are some like, you know, luxury designer brands that I've sold cheaper than $54 that took a long time to sell. So, and I paid 50 cents for this. Like, that is an excellent profit. This, like, I think took 2 weeks to sell. That is an excellent sale. I could not be, like, more happy about this. So, like, I don't know. Boston Proper, like, they do have style numbers on their stuff. They don't always they don't always come up. So that is something, I guess, to keep in mind. I don't know, I really style dependent on this brand. I would say, like, I don't know. But I do not pick up, I pass on most stuff from this brand, but my earnings were $43.20 and my profit was $42.70 on a Boston Proper, like, I don't know. If you told me I'd pick up, like, because it's not, I think it's like a expensive catalog brand, so like that means, like, I don't know, I feel like catalog brands just like have loyal customers. Like, I just like didn't think I'd ever see myself picking up this brand. But I don't know, I think I had my mom, or I can't remember, I got like a dress in Springfield, Illinois from this brand at a Goodwill that was half off and new with tags. And I just really like the style of it, so I was like, you know what, I'll try it. And then it was like on their website, or like was out of stock on their website or something, or I'm not sure, but I don't know. I ended up listing at $65. I like the style of it, and it was like a linen blend or something. And it sold like really quickly for $65. And I was like, like, okay, that's like really good, and I'll just keep, I don't know, I'll just like, I don't know, I was like, okay, like, sure, I will just like, I don't know, I'll keep that in mind. And then I found some at a buy-sell trade store, or the Consignment store I talk about all the time, and I got them for $3, and one of them sold for $55, and one of them sold for $26, but it was very quickly. So I was like, okay, both of them sold very fast and for like good profit. So I was like, okay, I picked up the pants. They haven't sold yet, but I feel like they will sell because they're a good style. And then I picked up the blazer. That blazer did well. So the times I picked it up, it has performed well with the exception of those pants. But again, I did pick them up in out of season. Okay, so I have one more Poshmark sale left. I have to get a box for these, but these are Feral Robin, which is sometimes sold at Anthropologie. I did list these under Anthropologie. They're purple suede, like kind of like a day or say style block heel slingback shoes. These are in new or like new condition. I did not put new condition, but excellent shape. I got these at the buy-sell trade store, 90% off sale. So I paid in the winter sale, I paid, I think they had them priced at $18. So I paid like around $1.80 for these. I had them, I relisted them a couple times, but sometimes they got a lot of likes and sometimes they didn't, but I listed at $38 and they sold for full price. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, I have a pair of Anthropologie shoes. I think somebody had, I don't know, I've had a pair of Anthropologie shoes that I also got at the same time of the sale that I thought were cuter, but they still haven't sold yet, so I'm still a bit surprised about those. But I feel like those will sell because they are a cute style. so I have sold this brand before and it did not move quickly, but and I want to see these ones move quickly either, but I'm so happy with how they sold because I mean I can't really be too upset because I did not pay much for them at all. That's why I love the 90% off clearance sales, because I can get such good inventory for such great pricing. Like I can get it at like bins pricing, but like I don't have to use as much energy or like time. Like you could like get that, you can get in good inventory at the bins, but you don't know, like I don't know, because I mean the thing about buy sell trades for clearance sales is like I'm basically like guaranteed to get good inventory because I know it's gonna be there, because I don't know, I kind of like stock the sales, and I know like that what the pricing is gonna be like. I know, like I don't know, it's just like guaranteed finds, which is like guaranteed like money if I like price it. That's why I just like them, because I am probably in there on the sale days for like around 2 hours, so I use 2 hours out of my time. I get really good deals. Yeah, so that's just why I love them, because I'm like I know I can get stuff to sell, and I know I'm gonna make a profit on those items. And even if something does not sell well, which I mean there's always a few pieces when I get things from the sales that don't sell well, so I can take them back. Like, and I have brought things back to them that I've purchased at the 90% off sale and they've taken again. So yeah. Okay. This I already packaged up, but these are a pair of black hunter boots. My mom got these for $1 at a church garage sale while I was out of town, and I listed them for $65. They were size 10 and they did have the sock liners with them. Hunter boots, okay, if I'm being honest, it just depends on my mood if I want to pick them up or not. So I do have this taped, but I need to like somehow find more tape to reinforce it. Boots do take up lots of storage. Not that I don't have any room to like store things, because I do, but I don't know, they're kind of like bulky. They're very annoying to ship. Like I mean, they're probably my least favorite thing to ship. Especially if they sell on eBay. My mom found 2 pairs of hunter boots this day, and sister, I should say that, and they also found like lots of pairs of Rothy's, not at the church garage sale, but at an actual garage sale. But both of them sold on Poshmark. The first pair was a size 7, and those sold pretty fast. This next pair was a size 10, and they still sold in a decent amount of time. So I'm not mad about that at all. But again, they're very annoying to ship because they have a, you have to have like a special box or something for them. Okay, and then my next item this is a great sale. This sold for $125, and these are like a crackled like leather. This is the logo. This is the brand Vendoo. I got these at that Consignment store, not for $3. They were just having a 75% off of sale, and I bought these. They had them priced at like $42. And they went 75% off, so I think it's like around $12 or something. I don't really know. I don't really feel like doing the math right now. But I had them listed at $25. They sat for like a couple months, $125, and I was like, usually this brand moves a bit faster for me. I was like, did I overprice these? I don't really know. But I was like, I don't know. I recently like relisted them, I think, and they sold for full price to a Google guest buyer. So I'm happy that they sold for that price, because I mean I have no like room to complain. I don't know. Anyways, so these game board boxes are discontinued from USPS, and the day that happened, I just think that my life got a lot harder. So I have to like look out for like boxes that will fit tall boots. I'd say my least favorite things to ship are tall boots, and I'd say my least favorite things to ship are tall boots and purses. But I have sold a hard good before that was also, I hated shipping. So I know, like, I had a comment on one of my videos saying like, oh, you can make so much more money if you sold electronics or like hard goods or just like other things other than clothing, shoes, and like sometimes accessories. And I'm like, whoever commented to that is absolutely right. I would make more money, but I just don't care enough, if I'm being honest. Like, you know, sometimes I don't have enough time or just like energy for the amount of things I have as it is. And compared to like the normal reseller, I only have like around 350 active listings, and at one point I had 500, and I still could use more active listings. I just have really struggled this summer finding inventory. So and I'm not the type of person that like settles, like, I don't know, sometimes I'll like settle and be like, okay, I need something to list, so I'm going to like get this just because I don't have anything to list. Like sometimes I'll do that, but I don't know, not normally. So because of that, I think my listings have gone down. Also, I've been like I feel like I've been just more picky because just like thinking of like things that might sell better, things that might sell quicker, and just like other things like that. So I think that's also a reason why I'm not picking up as much. One, because I'm not finding much, I feel like, but two, because I'm just becoming more picky. So that is definitely a factor. Gosh, I really struggled to get these in the box. So I had gone to like my local post office where my P.O. box is because I had a return on eBay, which I'm like this close to turning off my like, I have returns on eBay if the buyer pays shipping. I'm that close to turning them off. I will tell you a story about after I finish this first story, and I just saw like 10 game board boxes just in there somehow. Like in the package, like somebody had ordered them and decided just to like return them to the post office, but they just dropped them off. So obviously I grabbed them all because they don't make them anymore. So I was so excited about that because I love these boxes for shipping tall boots, and they don't make them anymore, and it makes my life harder because then I have to try to find boxes that will fit for tall boots. So when I found them, I could not be more excited about that. So yeah, that was a great day. So I had a lady. I sold a tank top that had been sitting for a while. It was a brand Planet by Lauren G, but it had stains on it and I couldn't get them out, and I was like, okay. So it sat for a couple months and I just sold it for like $12, okay? I'm like, good, I still made a profit. I got it like out of the, like it's gone. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Like, great, like fine, okay. So she leaves me positive feedback, okay? I'm like, great. She's like, nice item, great. I'm like, okay, good, like good thing the item is gone. I have returns on for 30 days. 28 days after, I think, I'm not sure if it's like, I don't know, 28 days go by, and I see like, blah, 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 like to request to return this item. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, what is it? And I see it's the Planet G Lauren tank top. And I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? First of all, like, it's $12. So she's paying, around $6 probably to ship it back to me. And so, and I'm like, why? So she's gonna lose, she's gonna lose shipping there, which was around $6. She's gonna lose shipping back, which is $6. So $12, the cost of the tank top is $12. So she's in $18 already. So she's spending $12 to get $18 back. So she's only around getting like, $6, or no, she's not even, no, she's spending $12 to get $12 back, basically what it is. And so I sent her just like, I offered her like a $6, because I did not want this thing back. So I offered her $6 to, I guess, have the, for her to just keep the tank top, because I've had some people like try to return like things that were like $10, and if I sell something under like, I'd say like $20, or I don't when I sell something I don't want it back at all, like with the exception of like, I sold a Laura Piana sweater that I wore a few times, and like if somebody said, okay, like, would you buy this for $100, and I would take it back, I'd be like, absolutely, like I want that, some of the stuff I want back. But if it's selling under $20, even something was $25, like I do not want that thing back, like get it out, gone, whatever, right? And so I don't know. So sometimes when some people try to return things that are like $10, I'm like, I don't want that back. I'm like, it is literally cheaper for you if I give you $5. It's cheaper for you to keep it than it is to send it back. So I'm like, go ahead and keep it, because I don't want this back. I'm still like making some money on it. Like I do not care. Like it's more worth it to me to not have to like put it in my inventory and ship it out again and everything like that. Like please keep the item because I don't want it back. So I offer this lady $6 to keep the tank top, and she doesn't take it, which is like whatever. But I'm like, it's so like frustrating because I'm like, okay, and it's fine because I've had some like situations like this before, but like I'm like, you kept the thing for 28 days. It was not in my possession for 28 days. 28 days. So that is 28 days. I don't have the chance of selling that item again. And that's like the part where I get like so frustrated, where I wish I could, like if I could, I would make my return like deadline 7 days. And I know that is extreme because as a shopper, like if I went to a store and their return deadline was 7 days, that would make me a little bit weary and uncomfortable and everything like that. But also at the same time, I don't have to have my returns on at all. So I feel like it should be my choice. Like I don't want it to be 30 days. 30 days is way too long because, I mean, it's just for some stupid sale that is like $12. And yeah, so I don't know. And I'm like, part of me was just like, I know, like, I'm not sure if she was wanting to rent it and just wear it for a little bit and take it out. I haven't even gone to my P.O. box yet to check it, because if something is I was out of town when the return came in, which it doesn't make sense, because if you're on vacation mode, your sales will like go, like you have extra time to like ship out your items and whatever, but like it gives you more days to like ship them out, because I have 3 days shipping on all my items on eBay, and I will never change that. Yeah, I know I might not make as many sales because of it, but I will never change that. I don't think so, but maybe I will, but most likely like 99% sure I will never change that. Anyways, and I'm like, okay, and then when it came in to my P.O. box, it's like, oh, you have 3 days to inspect the item and issue a refund. I was like, I won't be there for 3 days, so I can't even look at it. And usually if it was a high dollar item, I have my P.O. box key at home. So I tell my sister, hey, I really need you to go into this and make sure it looks good, to make sure they didn't like swap any items. I never had that happen before. To make sure they didn't swap any items, or like wear the item, or if it's like new tags, they didn't pull off the tag, because if that was the case, then I would deduct their refund price on eBay. So it's like, I don't know. And I mean, I haven't looked at it yet, so I doubt she swapped it for anything. And if she did, it was $12, and I don't really care that much. But I'm just mad. I know I'm like going on about this, and many of you probably won't care, which is fine. But I don't know. It just made me so frustrated, because I'm like, I don't want this thing anymore. You waited, and you know what? I've had some people that have returned things, they ship them back so quickly, and I'm so appreciative, and that is why I like to offer returns. Like, I sold a Johnny Was top the other day, and it sold for full price for $75, and lady's like, I really like this top, I like it so much, it just does not fit me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to refund it. But you know what, she packaged, when I wrap my packages up, like, she packaged it up very nicely. She shipped it back the same day she got it, and I'm not expecting that from anyone at all. But it's just like things like that where I'm like, I'm so glad I had returns on for you, because you are like, those are the people I want returns on for. But just like, I guess my PSA is, if you have something on eBay and you are wanting to return it right away, because I don't know, it was just like really annoying. I'm just annoyed, so I don't know. And I know it's part of reselling and all that, but that doesn't mean it's not annoying. Okay, sorry. Okay. So my earnings were $100 on the Vendoo boots. I probably paid around $12. That makes my profit $88. Okay, these are a pair of Behas, or Beja, which is how it's pronounced, but I like saying Beha better. I do have a pair of these myself, not this exact color or style, but these are a size 5, which is very tiny for women's shoes. This brand is extremely popular right now, so I would pick it up. Yeah, so these are a really great color for them. My sisters wanted to keep these, but they're size 5, and they have a small foot too. They're like a 6 to 7, I'd say 6.5. One's like a size 6, one's like a size 6.5. They sometimes wear 7, but these were size 5, and they were too small. My sister has the same pair of Behas as me, same color and everything, but I got these for $3 at the Consignment store. So I was so excited when I find these, because these were the #1 Bolo brand item on my wish list. So when I found these, I could not be more excited. And yeah, I listed them at $100. I got an offer for $75, which I took because they were size 5, and I felt like that was a fair offer. So I'm happy about that. And these took about 2 weeks to sell, maybe a little bit less than that. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. His shoes are not cheap, and I don't necessarily think that like they're the most well-made shoe. I paid full price for mine when I went to the Faraday store in Nashville. The quality's good. They have like real leather. Some of it's like synthetic material, like mesh or something, but the quality's good. But I don't think it's worth the price point, because I think mine were like close to $200, which is kind of crazy, but I like them. I've probably worn them like close to that amount of time, so it's like I got my cost per wear, and they do show wear. I've worn them like a lot of times, but I need to find a box for these, so I'm gonna set them off to the side because I'll probably ship them Grand Advantage. These I'll probably, I don't know, these I'll probably put in a mailer. They're super like flexible shoes. They're not gonna get damaged during transit or anything, because like this upper is like, yeah. These are another pair of Ufus. These ones are interesting though because it says sample. They're a sample pair. So I don't know. I was kind of concerned about selling them. I had them listed at $50. Usually I get like more for this type of style. I got it off for $30. I took it. I do not have as many sales to show you on eBay as I do Poshmark. That is also what happens to be the case a lot of the time, but it's fine. Yeah, I just feel like I do better on Poshmark, and that is not the case for every person. So I'm happy. Yeah, I just recently got these Ufus. Never sit around for me. They always sell fast, so I pick them up every time I see them. And well, I have passed on them before because of condition purposes, but I don't know, they don't retail for much. Like I mean, they are expensive for what they are, but it's not like they're like $1 million or anything. In case anyone's new, for eBay, I don't have the labels right away, so I just write on this what it is, so I know when I'm printing out the labels. I just write what it is, so Ufus. And if I have like two like the same brand item, like sometimes it happens with like Lululemon or something, I'll just put like Lululemon and what the item is, just so I don't get confused. So yeah, in case, yeah. So I think I paid $5 for these. So these were like a quick, I would say like around $20 profit, which I don't think I'm mad about. And usually if I'm gonna ship shoes in a mailer, which like doesn't happen very often, but like something like this, or I got like a, I don't know, sometimes like flip-flops and things like that, like especially like foamy flip-flops, I'll ship in here. But usually my description, I'll put like ships in mailer just so the buyer knows. I think I did not put that for these, but I mean, I know that I have confidence it'll be okay. And there's like no, like technically there's no law on eBay that says like, oh, you have to ship shoes in mailers, or I mean in boxes. So, I don't know, I just like don't have, I don't know, I like to ship my shoes in boxes though, but I've seen some resellers that have shipped like cowboy boots and just mailers and things like that, and like heels and mailers, and I'm like, ew. Like I feel like that's gonna get like damaged. I don't know. I just like sometimes it makes me uncomfortable to like do that. So that's why I don't do it very often. But I know I feel like this will be okay. And in my last ship with me video, I shipped like things that like were new in box and mailers, and I got positive feedback on one of them. So I guess that person didn't care that much. But I guess if somebody was really concerned about it, they could always message me after they buy it and say like, oh, please ship this in like a mailer or like a box or something, because I have had somebody before say like, oh, please don't ship this in plastic because I don't like the smell that like the plastic gives it, which is like, okay. All right, this was kind of like, okay, this is a men's Lululemon Metal Ventec that sold for $21. I had this listed for $32. This one is like almost the same exact color as the first one. It just doesn't have as much of a pattern. I got this in a Goodwill in Chicago for like, I don't know, I feel like it was marked up to $15, but it was half off, so I probably paid too much for that one. But I mean, I mean, they're so like, I don't know, I can just like, I never know. This one sat for a few months. It listed at $38. That's what I usually price them at. And usually they sell for like $30 to $32. I used to be able to get like $4 for them, not anymore. But yeah, so that was fine. I had a person offer me like $18. I had to list it at $32 because I dropped the price or something. They came back at they had listed, I listed an offer for $25. They came back at 18. They counted at 18. I was not wanting to go to 18, and I came back, I think, at like, I can't remember what I came back at. I can't really remember, but it let them go into 20, and then I went to like 22 or something, and they went to 21, and I'm like, it's $1. It's just not worth it. Just accept the offer. Like it's $30. Like, and after fees and everything, it's like a full $1. So it's just like, just take the shirt. I don't care. I don't care. It's not worth it to keep something for $1. Like, it depends like how, whatever. I seriously do not care. So that is why I accepted the offer. Alright, this is a Halston Heritage dress. It's like a one shoulder style and it's like asymmetrical. I got this at a bag sale. This did sit for a couple months, but it did sell for $40. So I'm happy about that. This brand is very, 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 very expensive, but it does not sell. It's giving like BCBG Max Azria, where like the pieces are very expensive, but they don't always resell that well. So I don't always pick it up. Now, I've had a dress from this brand with tags that has been sitting over a year. And this one, like, I don't know. So I would not pick up everything in this brand, and I do in fact pass on it. Just like BCBG Max Azria, this brand does have diffusion lines. I believe this is their highest line, Halston Heritage. But there's H by Halston and things like that are cheaper. So I would, yeah, like BCBG has like BCBG Generation and BCBG Girls and BCBG Parrot. No, I don't know. But I don't know. If I do, I've never picked up anything else besides BCBG Max Azria, and I don't even pick up that brand that often. So, but I have sold it quite a few times. So, or not quite a few, but I have a few times. But so, yeah. So my cost of goods for this was under $1. So my profit was pretty good. Like probably like 35 maybe. So I can't complain about that. Okay, this next item is the item that has been sitting the longest in my inventory, and then everything else there's a few things I've had over a year, but this I know some of you might think this sounds crazy. I've probably had this item, it'll be like 3 years in August or October or something, or maybe November, I don't know. Way too long, okay? This is new with tags. I got this at Goodwill for $5, and I remember when I found it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the find of a lifetime. I'm never gonna find this brand again, which I haven't found it at Goodwill since then. I have found it at the buy-sell trade store, but it's been too expensive. And after my experience with this brand, I was not willing to pay the buy-sell trade store price for this brand. Yeah, it did terrible. I mean, anything that's gonna, this sold for $70. When I first found it, the comps were like 200, and I don't know what happened. I mean, I listed it during the off season, and then in the spring it didn't get like any attention at all, and I was like, okay, no worries, I'll drop the price and I'm sure it'll sell like in the next spring and I'll just have it for a year. That went by, and now that it's sold, and now it was going by this year, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this thing better sell. And I got an offer. I honestly, okay, I got an offer that earlier this year for $20 on this, and I would not have taken that, which even though I've had it forever, and like many of you might be like, okay, you should have moved that out or whatever, but I don't know. But at the same time, I went to a lady's store, and I think she just bought and resold that brand because she had like new attacks of this brand, like just like a basic top for like $150, and I was like, okay, I'm not selling it for you to $20 when that is like your listing prices for this brand. So I didn't sell it to her, and I even had a friend, my friend Erin, like I sent her the picture, and I was like, be so for real, because, and then I went to her closet, and then so Erin like sent her a low offer on one of her listings, and she countered, and I was like, okay, if she accepted Erin's offer, I would have considered just accepting this offer, but I chose not to. This is the brand Spell and the Gypsy, which many people consider a bolo. This is extra small, and it's new with tags. I found it at Go for $5 like almost 3 years ago, and I was like a newer reseller. I've been reselling for about almost 4 years, so I've been reselling for I think less than a year, and it's a new with tags dress. This is a Jasmine play dress in navy. This is one of my most liked Instagram posts. When I posted this on picture, I had local people, after I posted it, they went back to the store I found it at to try to find more, and they did not. This came out on a new rack with a whole bunch of J. Crew turtlenecks. It was literally a rack full of J. Crew turtlenecks, this in the middle, and J. Crew turtlenecks. That was it. My neighbor found, so I went to the store because my neighbor had found an Aviator Nation sweatshirt at the store, and she's like, oh, I didn't look to see if there was matching sweatpants, go back to see if there was. There was not, but I found this. So Aviator Nation and Spill at the Goodwill on the same day, like that Goodwill was filled with bolos, but we only walked out with like one thing each, so it wasn't like that great of a day as far as quantity, but quality-wise it was good. So the comps on this were like absolutely phenomenal when I first found it, and I was so excited. So I was like, yay. Yeah. I had it listed at $100, and I think at one point I had it listed at like $250, and I got an offer for $70. I was so excited to take that. Like, I don't want to see this thing again. I have no desire to find this brand again. I'd probably be excited to find it just because, like, I don't know. It's like one of the, like, I don't know. There's some brands that don't always do well, like, but like are talked about like heavily in the reseller community. There are things from this brand that can sell for like hundreds of dollars. This used to be one of them, I guess. But then I like looked up comps again, and I was like the cheapest new tag extra small listing on Poshmark. So yeah, I'm so excited to see this go. I need to tell my mom this so because she'll be like, oh my gosh, finally. Because yeah, I've had this for way too long. I was considering it just. My sister's like, I'd probably wear it, but I mean, I would have let her wear it if it was pre-owned, but I really don't like to give them things new with tags just because once they wear it, their value depreciates. So I can almost consider giving it to her and just like, my buy sell trade store, especially the one in Springfield, prices this brand, like they probably would have priced this at like $75, and so I almost consider taking it to them, but I don't know. Goodbye. If this gets returned, guys, I might be a little bit annoyed. I shouldn't have even said that, but it's fine. If it does, it is what it is. This is my final item, and I'm just sorry for being so chatty, but this is Theory, size small. I don't always pick up this brand, but this is a leather jacket with like knit contrast detailing. I had this instead of $50. I got it for $3. I came from my consignment store. But I got it because it was leather. If it was like vegan leather, I would not have got it. I listed it for $50, got a $30 offer. I just went ahead and took it, so it's fine with me. I don't always buy things that will sell for, I don't always accept offers for $30 on $50 items, but I did it twice, and sometimes that is okay to do. And I don't have a mailer for this, but I will get one because that is my last item. So thank you to everybody for watching. Let me know your favorite piece that I sold in this video. Yeah, I just cannot believe. I'm just like, wow. I don't know. It's just like kind of crazy because I was so excited to find that dress. Everybody in my comments was so excited for me. I had people like literally going back to the store to try to find more, and it did that poorly. And I want to say now that is gone, I do not have anything over 2 years in my inventory, and I will probably not let that happen ever again. I think I got like so brand like focused that I'm like, okay, this like has to do well. And I mean, $70, I paid $5 for that, so $70 is still not a bad sale. But I don't want something that's gonna sell for $70 to sit for 3 years. Yeah, no. Maybe if it's sold in like a month for something, okay, cool, but yeah, so I don't know if I would pick up that brand if I found it for a good price, but I would not price it as high. And yeah, you live it and you learn, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a long one, but I will see you guys in the next video, if you even made it to the end of this thing, so